What's up, guys? It is Dr. Seth, and if your lats suck, if your upper back sucks, and you're already training your upper back, I would bet good money that when you are training your upper back, you look like your freaking grandpa trying to start his lawnmower, just jerking the crap out of that rope. And if we think about it, that makes sense for grandpa because grandpa isn't very strong, and he needs to put everything into it so that his lawnmower will start. But if we're doing that, if we're using our hips, we're rotating our torso to create momentum, that momentum will let us move more weight, but that weight isn't going to the muscle that we're trying to train, which is our lats, which is our upper back. And you see this all the time on dumbbell rows. Guys will have a big dumbbell, they're just gonna be jerking into it really hard, they're gonna be making it look really light, and they're thinking because they're rolling this 100-pound dumbbell so easily, they're really cool and they're gonna get really strong. But the thing is, that isn't training their lats, that isn't training their upper back. That's their hips, that's their torso doing most of the work, and the lats are kind of getting shoved to the side. So when I'm coaching a dumbbell row, what I want lifters to do is I want them to initiate with a slow and controlled pull out of the bottom, really trying to feel the lats close to the spine, and finishing by trying to drive the elbow down towards the hips. Doing it like this will make sure that we're actually loading the lats the way that we want, and this 100-pound dumbbell goes from being way too light to be productive training stimulus to being pretty much just perfect if I'm running a high enough rep range. And someone's gonna say, but Seth, what about a croc row? Croc is pulling that dumbbell really hard. But the thing is, when Croc is doing a croc row, they're not just jerking the dumbbell hard, they are pulling it hard. They're contracting it hard. They're loading the tissues that they need to load to grow their upper back. And that's why Croc had one of the most strong upper backs in powerlifting. And we see the same mistake all the time on a lat pull down. You walk into any gym and you'll see guys with the pull down machine stock loaded up thinking they're really cool and they're just swinging down, finishing with a row. Swinging down, finishing with a row. This is momentum doing the work, not their upper back. So when I'm coaching a pull down, what I want to look for is we're going to be braced against the thigh pad. We're going to lock our torso in at the angle that we want to pull from. We're going to let the scaps go at the top, get a nice big stretch. We're going to lead by setting the scaps down with that slow controlled pull. Then we're going to finish trying to drive the elbows as close to the rib cage as we can. Doing this is going to let us make sure that we're actually getting lats into our lat pull down. And I know a lot of people are going to say, Seth, a pull down is more upper back than it is lats. But if we're thinking about upper back anatomy, what is the difference between the teres group and the lats? The lats, they run over the shoulder blade before they go to the humerus. The teres group runs from the shoulder blade to the humerus. So if we're leading by setting the scap down first, that is going to be leading with more lat contraction, so we can finish with more lat contraction and finish with less upper back contraction. So if you want to have more teres in your pull down, keep a static scap, don't let it go, and pull from there. If you want more lat in your pull down, let the scap go, lead with that scap depression, lead with that lat, finish with that lat. Your pull downs are gonna feel way more low in your rib cage in the actual lat muscle belly. So guys, if your lats suck, give those tweaks a try, train them hard, train them well, because if we're training them hard but not training them well, it's not gonna work. So prioritize well over hard, and you will get better. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'm really out of breath now, so peace out. Have a good night.